What's going on, boxing fans? This is Kenneth, that's being boxing. Let's speak boxing. I came in at 12:35, not too long ago. Just got done creating the fight results with the Nonito Donaire and Jeffrey Matibula. Fight results in that fight: unanimous decision. Nonito Donaire wins by unanimous decision, unifies the belts. It was a good fight. It actually went the distance. Yep, it went the distance. And check out that video if you really want to check out the fight results on that. But this video I wanted to create is about Kelly Pavlik taking on Will Rosinsky in the middleweight bout, super middleweight bout, matter of fact. It was a 10-round fight, also a unanimous decision. Kelly Pavlik comes out with the victory. It was a non-title bout. Judges scored it unanimously. 97-92, 98-91, 98-91, unanimous decision for Kelly Pavlik. Now that was a good reality check also, besides Nonito's fight. But Kelly Pavlik, it lets you know where he stands. You know, he has a lot of ring rust still left in him. Rosinsky definitely put the pressure on him, exposed him, and let him know, hey, you know, you got a lot of work to do as well. You know, I was saying that also with the Nonito fight, but they were both good fights. They both came out with victories, which is great. Pavlik suffered a cut over his left eye in the 4th round over a headbutt. Rosinsky was knocked down briefly in the 2nd round with a right hook. After that knockdown in the 2nd round, I was just like, oh crap, here we go, because I predicted Pavlik was going to come, you know, knock out Rosinsky 5th and 6th round, but it just didn't happen. You know, knockdown came, which I predicted, but Pavlik wasn't able to finish him off. You know, Pavlik still looked good. You know, his power punches is there. He's just a natural power puncher. He hits hard, but he was definitely getting hit. You know, Rosinsky, he looked a little sloppy, but there was times where he was able to pull off some good shots, some good counters over the top, you know, right over straight rights. He was able to land some clean shots. Was able to use his jab effectively against Kelly Pavlik. You know, Kelly Pavlik, he's definitely a veteran in the sport of boxing. He has that ring experience, but that rust definitely showed. You know, he still came out with the unanimous decision. He still looked good, but it wasn't the same Kelly Pavlik. You know, I seen him leaning in his punches, like he was kind of leaning forward, and on his punches, he looked kind of flat-footed. He wasn't really moving too much, you know. His guard was left down a couple times, and usually when you fight a high-caliber fighter, man, you can't just be leaning in and missing punches like that. You know, especially if you don't have that balance. If you don't have that balanced footwork and you're flat-footed, leaning forward, it's easy opportunity for you to get countered and hit the canvas, you know. And you know, they interviewed Kelly Pavlik. You know, he was a real humble dude, and he admitted it. You know, he definitely needs to work on a lot of things. You know, his game plan. He had a whole different game plan, but it just, you know, on his counter punches didn't show. He left it. You know. Wasn't too effective on it, but it was effective enough to come out with a victory. You know, victory is a victory. But in his situation, in his shoes, he's looking to regain some titles, regain his spot, you know, regain himself in the rankings. So he has a lot of work ahead of him. Does he still have the potential? Yeah, hell yeah. Kelly Pavlik was good. He still has that punching power, and he lasted all 10 rounds, no problems. But guys, let me know what you guys think. Kelly Pavlik came out with the victory. You think Kelly Pavlik is going to pull it off? You think he's able to move up in weight and get a big fight, you know? Or do you think he should have at least 1 or 2 more fights underneath him just to get himself back in the groove and get himself back to Kelly Pavlik several years ago? All right, this is Kenneth, the SB Unboxing. Guys, subscribe. Have a good one.